And we're on to game number 2 in this best of 3. Last game we saw HayprO getting defeated by Leenock, aka Timber we've got here. So let's check out our map. We're on Metalopolis, one of the oldest maps that's been around. It's kind of stood the test of time, as you could say. As evidently I can't right now, but good map. It's been around for a long time. And we got HayprO spawn on the left side over here. And, oh, what is that? He's going for a 10 pool again. Leenock going for a 10 pool, it looks like. Nope. Actually, just going to go for a 10 Overlord. I think that was a 10 Overlord. Pretty sure it was. Yeah. Pretty sure that was a 10 Overlord if I'm remembering that correctly. Maybe he's going to go for a, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. What are you doing, Leenock? What are you doing? 3 drones. Okay. I'm just going to go for... That's odd. That's odd. You don't see people normally go for a 10 Overlord. Maybe it was 9. I don't know. I'm going crazy here. Anyways, gas going to go up for HayprO. Looks like we're going to see a Speedling expand from HayprO. And Leenock's still not sure what he's doing. He's just making a bunch of drones. Hatch first, maybe? Maybe? Yep, hatch first coming out of Leenock. So changing it up this game. One game, he's going to 10 pull you. Game 2, he's just going to hatch first. Tricky Leenock over here. Spawning pool going up. And Overlord Scouts heading on across the map. You know, between the last game and this game, I took a break and I drank some eggnog. That's one thing I love about the holidays is eggnog. I used to not like eggnog as a kid, but it's kind of grown on me as the older I've gotten. So I'm kind of a fan of eggnog now. And also those Christmas tree cakes. I don't know if probably people in the United States have seen these, but they're just like Christmas tree cakes. They're like white and they have green icing and a little bit of green icing on them. And oh, they're just delicious. I love them. Those are like my 2 favorite like foods, I guess you could call them, for the holidays. Good stuff. I love it. I love it. It's probably not that healthy for me. I mean, one's like pure sugar and the other one's kind of like a milk sugar combination, but they're good stuff. Good stuff. And what else is good stuff is HayprO sending some Zerglings out across the map. The speed being started for HayprO, and that hatch is just now finishing for Leenock. Spawning pool close to being finished. He just scattered out those lings with Overlord, so Leenock should be aware of this. He's reproducing his own Zerglings to counteract that. 2 queens on the way also. Those Zerglings should be able to finish before HayprO gets into his base, and I mean at that point he's only really sending 4. He's got more on the way. Bailing Nest on the way. Speed is going to be coming out here for HayprO. So a straight up, looks like a straight up Bailing build here coming out of HayprO. Zerglings out for Timber, aka Leenock here. And Queen going to get an Overlord kill. So HayprO just sacrificing some Larvan checks there for a little bit to get an Overlord kill. Let's see if that's actually going to supply block Leenock. And hasn't yet. Yep, looks like he's going to be supply blocked. Yep, now he's supply blocked quite a bit, and he's only making 1 Overlord, so that should be enough to break even, but he's going to have to make some more. He's got 1 Spine Curl up. That's going to be pretty good, but Bailing's already being produced down here back in the middle. No Overlords in sight. He does not see this. He sees the reinforcements on the way. You see this speed finish. This has to be a big indicator that big attack coming here from the middle, but, I mean, Leenock just has so many Zerglings. He's just applying the pressure. Now he's forced to fall back. He's probably going to pick off 1 or 2 of those Bailings with some Zerglings. No, he's going to try and get behind him. Not sure where he's going with these Zerglings. Maybe he's trying to bait him back. It's very weird how he's playing this, but I like it. I really like it. He's pulling the Bailings away from his base at the same time, making more Zerglings, and he's waiting for his own speed to finish. And Zergling's now going to go and try and take out the Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler is going to get killed there. Looks like, yeah, Spine Crawler, transfusion. And he's got enough for 1 more transfusion, another transfusion going down. And the Spine Crawler will... Oh, Spine Crawler does die, but not after getting a couple kills. Even the Queens each getting 3 kills or 1 kill respectively. And look at the supply difference. Leenock, 35 versus 25. Zerglings now counterattacking to the main of HayprO. And what does HayprO have back in his base to defend? Not quite sure. Zerglings now trying to scout out these Bailings. There's a lot of Bailings up from HayprO. Probably going to start making their way up here, but there are Queens guarding this ramp. There's not much HayprO can do. And look at all this. Oh my god, so many Zerglings in the main of HayprO. HayprO's trying to get some Bailings in there. Morph some Bailings in their whole position on the Zerglings, trying to get some kills. But now the Bailings are just finishing. He's going to have to back up. Bailings now retreating. HayprO is kind of has to go back to his base to defend for the time being. And even another queen coming out, and another queen being produced. So many queens coming out here and I love this. Just take 2 Zerglings. You take 2 Zerglings, put them on one Baneling. That seems to be the thing to do whenever you're doing the Zergling Baneling fight. Just put 2, 1, whatever you prefer. If you really want to kill a Baneling, put 2. If you only want to, get it a little low and maybe kill it, just put 1 on there. And Baneling's heading their way across the map, but look at all these queens. They're building up energy. They're going to have transfusion. Banelings are finished here for HayprO, or for Leenock. He's got another queen. He's going to have 4 queens. This front is going to be almost impenetrable for HayprO to bust. He's going to be able to take out a hatchery, sure, but that's about it. And as soon as these Zerglings get back into his base, I think he's going to be fine here. He's going to go down and try and save it, though. He's got 4 queens. That's a lot of queens. Zerglings trying to take it out, but no. Wow, good Baneling hit there. Another good Baneling hit there, and with 4 queens, there might just be too much stuff now. Zergling reinforcements coming out of Leenock. Just so many queens. And making some more Banelings, just set up for some defense. And as long as he has his hatch, he's going to be okay. Zergling counterattack at the main, the only base of HayprO, and he's lost everything. This is the last attack going to be coming from HayprO here at the front. He's got to watch out. 3 Banelings in the back there, protected by the queens. Nice control there from Leenock. He doesn't want to lose those guys. If he just holds off this attack, it's going to be game over. Banelings coming, he's trying to get a spread here. HayprO is trying to get a spread here with these Zerglings, but oh, I don't know. There's just 3 Banelings here and the 4 queens. And look at all the Zerglings. Look at the supply, 12 versus 34. Oh, big Baneling hits, taking out the majority of HayprO's forces, down to 7 supply. That's like 14 Banelings. And into the main there's not that many Zerglings. He's kind of running around scouting and looking so bad. Man, like a pro. GG. Leenock takes that game out, and I've never seen anybody deal with a Baneling harass, a Baneling pressure like that with the Zerglings. He just like straight up produced Zerglings like as hard as possible. Eventually got speed. His speed was obviously later because he went for hatch first, but he was running. He was like baiting the Banelings to come kill his Zerglings. And every time he did that, he just ran away from his base, as opposed to like further back in his base. He pulled his opponent out of his base, exactly the opposite of what HayprO wanted to do. HayprO couldn't take those Banelings and attack and kill a queen. That's not really cost effective. So I think that was a mistake by HayprO. I think what HayprO should have done in that situation is take the Zerglings, push them up to the front, have them start attacking the queens at the ramp, and just leave the Banelings behind them for defense. So whenever Leenock is forced to come back and protect his ramp, then he could use the Banelings at that point. But I think he was really playing with HayprO and having him like come and get it. That just bought enough time for another batch of Zerglings to come out, and he just had way too many Zerglings at that point. And with some nice micro and just great control, Leenock played that very well, and I love the counterattack in his base, just constantly counterattacking whenever possible. Nice defense, the overproduction of queens I think worked out pretty well, and the double transfuse on that spine crawler, that probably gave him like 5 or 6, probably even more than that, like extra Zergling kills on HayprO that he wouldn't have had otherwise. So just smarts there, not going back, not using an inject, just using the larvae he has, and then using the transfusions on that spine crawler. That perfect defense on how to defend a Baneling bus. That's about all I can say. That was a great game from Leenock. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. You could follow me on Twitter. I'm just at EonShiKeno. And, of course, you can check back next time. I'm going to have more videos, obviously. I'm going to have some more videos. More videos from MLG. And I'll probably do another strategy video. I haven't done one in a long time because I've just kind of been busy. And it's just easier to do commentaries like casting. It's just open up replay and just go on. I'll just start talking. So I'll eventually get one of those strategy videos up for you guys. That's it. Peace out.